For 4 years, I have been competing on LEGO Ideas competitions. So today, I'm going to give my opinion and my stories about LEGO Ideas. Now for starters, LEGO Ideas is a website where you can submit LEGO builds to become LEGO sets, or just competitions. LEGO Ideas is mostly known for their sets, but I mostly did competitions throughout my run, so that's what I'm going to focus on. Starting February 2021, the UFO. My first LEGO Ideas entry was the UFO. This was for the Out of This World Space Builds competition. So, back then, I didn't really know how to make digital builds, and I just tried to make physical builds. And the thing about physical is you only have a certain amount of bricks, and I didn't have all my pieces stored, so I had to just go on what I had, which was very little. And so the problem was that my build was small, simple, and just not very good. And it was not the worst. The worst is yet to come. My next build was the blue brick flat sunflowers. This was for Your Creations in the world famous Lego house competition. This was awful. I found out in this build that I don't know anything about building nature, and I'm really bad at it. And so, no surprise, I lost this competition, but this was just a bad build, and my bad builds are just not done yet. Before I move on to the digital builds and the actual good ones, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. It just means a lot to this, and we are so close to 1,000 subscribers, so please help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Let's get on to my next build was actually one that didn't even get accepted into the competition. It was for the 100 Years of Fairy Tales competition. It was a Lego diorama of Peter Pan. This was not bad, and the best build I had made up to date, because I had switched to digital. However, I didn't use the current thing I'm using right now, which is Brick Studio. I used Megabricks. If you don't know what Megabricks is, it's kind of like a web version of Brick Studio. It's a lot less user-friendly. It's just really hard to use. It's also just a lot worse. The connection's worse, but at least it has good minifigs, and that's what makes this actually really good. But the rendering system isn't good, and this caused me to get my submission failed over and over again, because it kept on leading to my submission just getting not accepted for being too blurry. So I stayed up all night remaking the build brick by brick on Brick Studio and then rendered it up. But there was a problem. Unlike Megabricks, the rendering took so long. Megabricks, it may have taken 5 minutes, but Brick Studio took hours, and I had to submit one of my Megabricks renderings because the Brick Studio one wasn't even done rendering by the time the competition was about to be ending exception for submissions. So one of the hardest things was just the guidelines. And that's one thing about LEGO Ideas that's just really difficult, is the guidelines themselves. They're so precise, and you have to make everything exactly the way they want, or else it's just not good. Anyways, my next build would be the best one I have made out of everything I've done so far. Now, I didn't make another build until December. The Peter Pan was in the start of the summer. This one wasn't until December. It was for the 15 Years of LEGO Ideas competition. So I decided to make a big LEGO 15 that was split into sections that were different ideas to represent how many ideas can come out of LEGO Ideas. So I posted it, and then there was a fan vote. And I just rallied the troops on YouTube by just putting it out there, and once it was revealed, I won! I had gotten past the fan vote and had a 1 in 30 chance of winning. Now, sure, I didn't win, and I've lost every competition since then, but I've learned something along my way with LEGO Ideas. I've learned how to get better at building. I've become a much better builder now, to where I'm actually making really good and sophisticated models, to the point where I'm able to post them on YouTube, and it's just incredible what I can do now. My skill level would have never been there if it weren't for LEGO Ideas. Now, the one thing about LEGO Ideas that I harp on is guidelines, the preciseness, and I get it, they can't just let anything through, but sometimes it stops us. It stops us from being able to be creative sometimes, and I think that's ultimately kind of a failure and flaw in LEGO Ideas. LEGO Ideas is something special, and I don't ever wish for it to go away. In fact, I love it, and I think it's one of the best things LEGO ever had a decision to do. If you're a toy company and letting the fans make your toy, that's an incredible thing. And LEGO should be commended more for what they do with this. However, there's lots of improvements. And I really think this is one of them. And really, it's something we should watch and something we should improve. Because I really feel like there's more people that could be into LEGO ideas if those guidelines weren't so strict. For example, we went from being 13 to being 16. And while I've passed those always, it's still, like, it stops people. I remember when I was younger and I turned, it was like 12, so, and I just had struggled with wanting to put it on there, and I never got to post anything. And so it's just like, I mean, of course, now I'm older, so I'm able to build these builds, and I probably won't do anything good, but it still stops people from being creative. So I never think we should stop people from that. I really think we should not cap it at 16. But anyways, yeah, LEGO Ideas has lots of room for improvement. That's really good. Thank you guys for sticking across the video. It's just, I just gotta thank you guys. It's been amazing how far this channel has come, and I can't wait to see where it goes. And this is a video very meaningful to me. It may not be as interesting as the others. It's not a build, it's not stop motion, but it's something that's meaningful to me. LEGO Ideas has been a big part of my life. I've been building on LEGO Ideas for so many years now, and ever since I was 13, I turned 13, like I said, back when those guidelines were different, which was, they changed a while ago, I think, but when I turned 13, I've been building ever since then, and over all these years, I've gotten so good at building to the point where I'm able to make YouTube videos just like this. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I can't wait to make the next video. The next one is actually going to be pretty big. 7 different builds. I can't wait to make it. I'll see you guys next time.